afternoon and welcome to CPL Seniors 2.0 final between the Raptors and the Rebels. I'm joined in commentary by Kurt Surfontaine. Kurt, what are your thoughts going into this final?
Yeah, Mike, so good afternoon to everyone out there. Excitedly looking forward to this match, and for those who don't know, these two teams played each other early on today. In the last pool phase, it was purely academic because both teams had qualified for the final already. The Raptors winning quite comfortably in that one, but I don't necessarily feel that the Rebels showed all their cards, Mike.
I agree. You got to keep something in the back pocket for the finals. The Rebels in the green and white kit playing from left to right on your screens. The Raptors in the orange and blue playing from right to left. Early pressure on here from the Raptors. As they find some space now down this right hand side. Beautiful little tap over the top. Players forward. Bit of a mis-executed skill there. So Raptors counter through the middle of the park. Can they find a connection here? They've got numbers across the far side. Beautiful ball to number 7. Note. Pockets picked. And it's well done from the Rebels. Survive that early pressure.
Yeah, we see the immediate pressure coming from the Raptors on the outlet there from the Rebels. If Yomi and Jabuzi on the ball now, good pressure from Kaylin Marie. Kayla Duval coming back to help out clear, and fortunately that time Zoe Christodoulou could not keep the ball in. Steph Water looking infield to De Villiers.
Tati Zulu looking for a pass forward. Some big names to watch out here from both sides. Obviously in the Rebels you've got Kayla Duval playing in the middle, number 6 for the Rebels. Definitely one to watch. And then Tati Zulu and Steph Buerta in the Raptors side, all our national players. They are definitely a force to be reckoned with. They've been playing some brilliant hockey so far in the CPL. See Raptors taking the ball quickly now. Into the 23 they go. We just spoke about Tati Zulu. Here she goes. Shot comes in. Just past the upright.
Yeah, that's the danger that Zulu presents. Always favouring drifting out to a right with the ball. Strong carry, lots of speed and good control as well. And I suppose the Rebels were quite relieved to see that flash past the goals.
Still in danger here are the Rebels though. There's the Raptors with a high transfer here.
Lily Pope choosing to go back out, recycle, ball all the way across to Lan Imran. So going our options. And Raptors will restart just inside the Rebels off. Lan Imran to restart.
Vederman, lovely press executed there. Is now in a foot race down the left-hand touchline. Wins a free hit. It's good angles there, Casey, in the press, just almost giving fake space, making the pass look like it's on, and last minute step in, closing that angle.
Yeah, no, really well executed there by Vederman. Just felt that the Raptors player probably not using enough disguise. He was telegraphing that pass. Might be some early nerves as well in terms of the passing quality. We see Bosov on the ball. Also got a couple of caps in the national women's team early last year. Debuza threads the ball out to Alex Walken on the side. Gets the ball in. Steph Water cleans up.
Beautiful little turn from Buerta. Fires it up the line. Note couldn't get a hold of that one, but that's the calm presence that Steph Buerta brings to this Raptors side. You'll see her just cleaning up any loose balls or anything that goes around the top of the D. Ball into the midfield now for the Rebels. Maybe caught a little bit in possession there as Tati Zulu carries. Beats 1, beats 2, she's still going into the 23, cuts inside. But a brilliant tackle from the Rebels defenders.
Yeah, really well-timed tackle there from Ifioma Ndubuze. She's member of the national under-21 women's team. Really calm in defense is Ifioma. As we see the ball in possession of the Rebels, playing the ball around the back.
Just got to find a bit more of the midfield here, I feel, the Rebels. That's where their strength lies in Kayla Duval. We'll just get her on the ball, even if it's to bring a couple of players into the midfield and open up those channels on the outside.
Yeah, no, agreed, Mike. Kayla not seeing too much of the ball yet. Probably also she has Ashley de Villiers who company there from the Raptors, and then you'll have old Steph Water stepping in behind Ashley. So Kayla will have to be on the money here.
Raptors now send it around the back. Can they find Steph Woods in the midfield? Opt out. Goes to Bezade Note on this left-hand touchline. Beautiful ball into the midfield. Can she get through the pocket? She does. There's the number 6. Ashley de Villiers finds some space down the right-hand side now. Into the circle the ball comes. There's a strike up there, but just out of reach for Kayla Marie.
Yeah. Kayla doing the hard yards there, running all the way across from a left striker position. Obviously preempting where that ball could be played. That's a sign of how well Kayla leads the game as a forward. As we see the Rebels now going upfield with the ball. Duval on the ball. And like I said, she has Botha and de Villiers for company. Some good work on the ball by Mia Poole there. Manages to win the free hit for her team.
Taken quickly by the Rebels. Big tackle coming in. Play on the call. Balls into the circle now. Testy times for the Raptors. It's a bit of a scrap.
Yeah.
Poole looking for something.
Yeah, that was Jessie Gradwell from the Raptors there. Good close skills in that congested area as we see Lizzie Stein break away with the ball. Good intercept there by Goucher.
But it is Steph Werter, big, powerful runner coming through the middle. Fortunately, that pass not going to stick, but it will be blown up for obstruction.
Yeah, Botha showing her prowess there, just driving straight down the guts of the pitch. There's a nice early ball, and Gradwell not able to get on the end of that one.
It's nice to see both teams pressing each other. It opens the game up a little bit more entertaining. So we'll see the Raptors step through here, put a lot of pressure on the Rebels defenders.
Good work from Walensky there. Gets Krista Dudu on the ball. Good pick by Emily Middleton, and fortunately Morgan Barnard not able to get that one. So Krista Dudlu, when she's been on the pitch here in the right-hand channel for the Rebels, has been quite industrious. As we see Wilkin throw an aerial, Krista Dudlu couldn't get that one. So the Raptors again, as usual, we've seen this throughout the tournament, sticking to a back three shape. And the Rebels with their favourite back four on the outlet.
I think it's great work from the Raptors. You know, their midfield is really where the strength lies. So you commit more players there. You almost get a few extra players on the outside for those midfielders to turn and hit. Certainly the structure that suits their play.
No, it definitely does. And if we that earlier outlet, we saw Jessie Gradwell, who's the right link, who now receives the ball. She actually became a sort of fourth defender, going out wide to the right-hand touchline, and it's obviously a tactical on the outlet that Coach Jared Petu's been employing. It's been working well. Middleton now playing the ball back to Cassidy Boyens. Actually have the two Boyen sisters playing against one another for the respective teams, Isabel and Cassidy. Good ball to Zulu. Porter.
Into the circle, Buerta goes, shot comes in, forces a save. It's great work, but here we go. Duval on the charge. Looking for Vederman as a high-lying striker. Cas Buerta had a lot to do. Cas Boyens rather. But here we go, Raptors. Looking for a long ball. Picked up nicely, but stays with the Raptors as they attack down this left-hand side. Through Zulu. To the baseline, Bezednote. Bit of work to do, ball in the air. Looking for something is Bezednote, but well picked up by Rebels defenders. They clear for the safety of the line.
I think the difference between the two teams, Mike, now probably when on the offensive is just that the ball speed and connections of the Raptors definitely superior to that of the Rebels. And you see a spell of pressure being applied here by the Raptors.
Bezednote looking for something. Decides to send it out to Cassidy Boyens, who does well, takes it quickly. Looking for the ball across the top of the circle, but intercepted by his sister, Bella Boyens, on the charge. That pass not going to stick. Almost rushing that counter a bit there, Casey.
Yeah, for sure, but I think the biggest problem is that they don't have enough numbers ahead of the ball. It's always one player isolated in Weideman because Ashton Spielman, who has come onto the field as the lead forward, and Bevelin Florensky on the right, extremely deep. Not necessarily been able to move up quickly enough.
I think as well that player that's high, that's not the one who you're looking to pass to go and break the lines. That's the one who's posting up, who's slowing the play down. It's allowing the other midfielders to get through. But at the moment, that's not really happening for the Rebels. As they now find some space on the right-hand side, breaks out of a pocket. Steph Buerta looking to defend, but well intercepted by Cassidy Boyens. Gets it off to Buerta. Duval versus Buerta, a familiar matchup. And she wins a free hit for her side. Boyens now. Opts to send her around the back. Got some space down this right-hand channel. Unfortunately, no one was on the end of that one.
About 2.5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Still haven't seen any goal shots that have been on target from either of the sides. Even though the Rebels haven't had a goal shot, I should say. The Raptors have. And balls played goal bound.
Here we go with these overheads again, Casey.
No, just a good one.
Throwing it towards the D, but it works out for them this time. Still in possession of the Raptors, but dispossessed. Once again, Ifeoma making no mistake at the back. Raptors looking dangerous down the middle. Ball into the circle. Drops it out for Lizzie Steyn. Steyn carries, shot. Great save from Marlies van Tonda. She did well there, did Lizzie Steyn. Beats one, beats two, gets the shot off in high pressure situation.
Yeah, once again we see whether it's the connectivity between Zulu, Buerta, Steyn and Kaylin Marie. Those are the combos that have been the successful ones for the Raptors, with all due respect to the rest of the players in the team. And always something exciting happens when those four connect. See Gradwell on the ball. Crash ball being played in, but lifted dangerously. Kayla Duvall agreeing with the umpire's call there.
Like the intent though, get the ball into the circle, difficult for defenders to deal with, especially in a final. It comes down to moments, and sometimes that is a mistrap by the opposition defenders.
Bosov trying to go long there. Well picked up by Ashley de Villiers. Must say I've been quite impressed with de Villiers' on the ball work, off the ball work. And fortunate mistrap there. Out on the left.
It's just those basics. Once again, it could just be the nerves in the final, but I'm sure the teams will play themselves into this fixture. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter here, where we still remain goalless in the final of the Women's CPL Seniors 2.0. Don't go anywhere for some more hockey action coming up after the break.
We're very short of 3 quarters to go. One of these teams will add to the scoreboard.
Welcome back to the second quarter here in this CPL Senior 2.0 ladies final between the Raptors and the Rebels. Currently goalless. We've had dominant share possession by the Raptors, but the Rebels certainly looking to play on the counter and get something out in the serve. Rebels happy to move the ball around the back here. Raptors stepping the press up nice and high. Trying to close down these options. The midfield is where the danger is with Kayla Duvall. Fortunate touch there as the Rebels get a free hit inside the 23.
Yeah, again we see Charlene Bosov, one of her big strengths from a distribution perspective is really generating good speed on a slap pass, and played with deception as well. We see Bota trying to intercept that, and Rebels gaining some unwarranted territory because of the deflection, and they've won the ball back and they're on the attack.
Great defensive work there from Bosov. Just chasing Bezerno back, but running into a wall there. Not going to get past the number 12 for the Raptors.
Yeah, that was Kaylin Marie working back from a forward position to come and defend there. And we see Cassidy Boyens without any pressure playing the ball easily. Porter has the ball for company. And Kayla breaking down play there on Steph.
It's going to be the battle between those two. Who's got the legs? Who's got more juice in them?
I think for me, Mike, the important thing is the support of the players directly in behind. And we've seen earlier, so Ashley de Villiers has been working in tandem with Steph Porter really, really well. I don't think Bosov steps that far up to assist Kayla in those situations.
Agreed, as the Raptors just coming into the circle, looking for something. Umpire says play on. Great call, as that was definitely off the stick. I agree, Casey, there. It's a team of 11, and a team who can get the most support around their linchpin players. That's going to be the team who's going to win at the end of the day.
And we see that pass from Bosov again. And Weideman unable to get on the end of that one. It would have been interesting to see what the outcome would have been, actually being able to collect that ball and one-on-one situation with Cassidy Boyens.
Could be a really good option for them going into the later stages of the game. Almost bypass the midfield, get the likes of Duval playing in the higher zone, and just get Bosov to slap it towards her.
Morgan Barnard playing a nice early ball down the line. Teammates giving chase, does well to keep it in. That's Lizay Stein. And Ifeoma Ndibuza comes in, makes the intervention, but it will be free to the Raptors inside the 23-meter defensive zone of the Rebels.
Boyens draws one, sends it out to the left. Taylor, beautiful tuck inside, but bit of contact to the face there. Umpires will just stop time, make sure the players are right.
Yeah, looks like a bit of a deflection there, Mike.
Yeah.
Send off if you miss stick. Glad to see she's okay. Shakes it off.
Big aerial. Taylor makes no mistake. Into the midfield she goes. Lays it off, but well picked up by Bosov. Out to the left-hand side, the Raptors come now into the 23. Beautiful ball inside, and splits the two strikers. Coach Killer there.
Yeah, I feel that Marie probably being sighted, the sight being obscured there by Zukoma coming in there, and probably saw the ball late. We've just seen a period of play here, Mike, where the Rebels are making, I wouldn't call them desperation tackles, but making the tackle to win back possession and then just giving the ball away again. As I say that, Duval winning ball, Mia Poole trying to get those afterburners going, but not that easy. Game 4.
I say on day 2 it certainly feels that the turf is sloping away from you.
Yeah,
as that ball runs away.
Yeah, fourth game, it's a big ask. Ball played through by Lily Pope. Good tackle by Fioma. Kayla Duval as the Villiers for company. Tati Zulu working back. Fioma going through again. And Kaylin Miri working all the way back to win the ball back for a team. Plays a 1-2 with Pope. Nice and easy. Barnard now looking inside. Waits that too strongly for Zulu.
And the All Stars have doubled their lead on the midfield.
Better passage of play as the teams are just finding a few more connections, longer passages of possession. As I say that, great tackle from Zulu.
Ball coming across to Pope. Weighs the options up. Pressure from Weideman.
Out to the right, the Raptors go looking for the long ball. Finds one.
Stein turns. Gonna have a shot. Well closed down there. Marlies van Tonde showing her experience.
Yeah, great presence of mind from Fantonda there, realizing that there's no other options, so she can close down the space. Did that well, and keeping her side in the game at the moment.
First goal shot on target from the Raptors, interestingly enough. So no side yet having won a PC. We see De Villiers turning out, Porter out on the left now. Probably not her best pass.
Read like
Ball
a book.
playing to Walensky, back to Duval. They need to get numbers ahead. It's much better.
That is middled into the shin. It's going to hurt. And it will just be a free hit, and of course completely accidental.
Yeah, no grievous intent there from Walensky. She had her eyes on the prize as she was looking to play the crash ball via slap pass, and water coming from behind.
Jogs it off. Puerta, tough cookie.
Nah, she's always been a tough one. You see again there, back three shape. The ball picking up lots more possession now, courtesy of intercept passes.
Now, Casey, if you're thinking from a purely tactical point of view, the Raptors' one of their main defenders is off the park.
And sorry, Mike, but a goal edge opportunity there. Great ball played across the face from Christodoulou. Walensky on her knees, couldn't make contact with that.
Brilliant opportunity, but going back to the opportunity that they have in terms of the power play, you're not allowed to make any substitutions during the power play. With Puerta off the field,
Yeah.
is this now not a great opportunity for the Rebels to get their power play early on in the game and potentially use it to keep the likes of Puerta off the field for 2 minutes?
Yeah, I'd probably say that would make sense. As we see, Zulu going hasn't had position for a while. Just holding the ball up there. De Villiers spreading it wide, and by a judge that ball just floating over the line there.
Stick block called by the umpire on the ball. She's not happy with that one.
Yeah, definitely not. It's ball played. Just an easy turnover there again.
You saw it coming, you felt it. There were a couple of big tackles before this, and the umpire said enough is enough.
Yeah, Lazay Stein just a bit too excited there. So Rebels with the numerical advantage. Ball played into Bella Boyens. Can she get something in the D?
Once again, Casey, it sounds like more and more this should be the time for the power play.
Yeah.
We'll go 3 up with Barnard off the field. And just as the time runs down on the card, there we go, we say it. Great call from the coaching staff.
Lily Pope on the ball. Probably
Rebels have just got to win this ball back quickly here.
yeah. Raptors on the ball. Zulu will look to go down the line. Not necessarily.
Oh no. Exactly what they didn't need. The power play has now been almost rendered null and void.
Yeah, it's been compromised by that, and that's really, lack of a better word, unfortunate.
The Raptors now, even being a man down. Two, in fact.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. Something I alluded to yesterday in one of the men's games as well is with the power play, you don't have to become desperate, and it's just about control and having a plan.
The third and fourth playoff between the All-Stars and the Wales.
Raptors under pressure now. They're not going to have many options here. You can hear the coaches shouting, just looking for a foot or a tackle, and it's great work from Lillian Pope there.
Pope plays it out to Cassidy Boyens. So, ball played by Imran to the stick of Bala Boyens. Deval, can she get something out of this?
Big tackle. Play on is the call. I'm liking that the ball is playing in the higher zone here.
Was played out.
This could be dangerous. The Raptors through Tati Zulu. Enters the 23. It's a one-on-one with the keeper. Shot comes in, but it's a great save.
And exciting passage to play there. Tontunda coming in to close down. As we see, counter coming now. Deval on the ball. And unfortunately plays the ball straight into the stick of Middleton. Now goes charging up the field the other way. Ndubuze again coming to the rescue. Walken mistimes at Zulu at the top. And simple enough save there for Fantonda. Walken has possession, gets it out to Boyens on the left. Boyens now, Imran for company. They need to get some sort of outcome here.
Ball into the circle from Boyens, just not hard enough. Couldn't find another striker. And it's end to end. The Raptors are going to have another go here.
Yeah,
They almost lay, there's players scattered all over the pitch.
Yeah, I almost feel there with Boyens. She did all the hard work, and I'm saying is this, yeah. Well, they just pulled up the handbrake, and here we see Zulu again going forward. Intervention there from Christy Dudlu. Ndubuze misdirecting that pass. I also felt Lockout should have come out of the shadows there, not offering too much.
And there we have it, Barnard back on the turf. Puerta rather. But here she goes, Steph Puerta. Straight back. Onto the turf, looking to make an impact. Bit of a mistrap. But she does certainly add a presence in the midfield here for this Raptor side, as Steph Puerta.
Yeah. Inside the final 30 seconds of the second quarter, and we're still goalless. It's been a lot more exciting in the second half. Second quarter, apologies.
And that will be a green card for a deliberate foot from, not too sure who that was.
That was Nkuno.
Not really what was needed in the final seconds of the half. But it is what it is. Rebels now throw long. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half here, where we still remain goalless, fairly evenly contested half between these two teams. There has been a power play played by the Raptors, and they didn't get anything out of that one. But don't go anywhere, there's more quality hockey action coming up after the break. Welcome back to the third quarter in this CPL Women's Final between the Raptors and the Rebels. We remain goalless. It's been a closely contested encounter. Casey, your thoughts on the game so far?
Yeah, I definitely saw a lot more action, a lot more go forward offensively from both teams in that second quarter. Still no goal shot for the Rebels team, even though they had really good opportunity toward the latter part of that second quarter. Be interesting now, both teams starting this third quarter with 10 players, because Bosov still probably about 2 minutes to go on a yellow, and Kuna also just on a green card.
As the Raptors now into the circle, all picked up once again by the Rebels as they look to outlet through the ball. Must say, Casey, Fioma here at the back has been really solid in defense for the Rebels. Almost one of those unsung heroes.
No, definitely couldn't agree more, Mike. Ball going forward to Mia Paul. She wins the free hit. Krista Duda on the ball, leaving it for Boyens. And we see Bosov come back to numbers. Ball played across to Walken. Good pick down the right. But just easily dealt with there by Bella Boyens. Now Stein plays a great tomahawk pass cross field to Zulu.
Zedno's creeping in the right-hand side of the D here. She's going to go all the way, but that pass just not making its way to Buerta. As the Rebels come on the counter down the right-hand side, the ball puts it into space, but just out of reach for Lockhart.
Yeah, Lockhart not having the legs to get there, and we see again Dubuze. She's been really important in defense for this Rebels team. Ball going out to the right hand side now, been worked on, and ball played by Middleton, but no one home on that pass. So sideline press. Kaylin Marie holding out to get the ball back. Should be looking inside. Buerta was available there. Good work from Kayla Duval.
That's great defensive work there from Duval. I mean, for all the youngsters watching, just about holding the inside, waiting for the attacker to cut in. You know they want to go there. So just bide your time. The striker will always cut in, and that's when you put your stick in the way and you win a foot. Classic from Duval.
Ball played inside. Transfer across midfield. Bosov winning that battle there against Buerta. Marie working back. Sheena has position as well to connect. And disappointing pass there from Zulu.
I mean, it really had all the signs of a great counter-attack. You had the likes of Buerta flooding through. You had Zulu on the ball. All she needed to do was make a connection out wide.
Yeah, and then we had Stein on the left, who was ready to get on a bicycle and go out the wide channel.
But as we say that, the Rebels are going to show the Raptors how it's done through Duval, and advantage needed to be played.
And advantage not been played there. Duval showing her frustration. Umpire calling that back, and
it's a tough one for the Rebels. You know, it's the right call's been made, but just hold your whistle for 2 more seconds. They were in a 3v2 in the circle. You know, it doesn't get a better look than that.
Kaylin Marie working out the hard. Zulu, can she use her speed? Can she go? Ndubuzi working hard. Zulu still going. And great work there by goalkeeper. That's Marlies van Tonder, keeping her team in the game.
Zulu showing her turn of speed. So dangerous when she puts the afterburners on, and a massive tackle. A bit clumsy from Buerta, clattering into the ball.
And yellow card for Buerta. Discipline going here, but period of ascendancy here for the Rebels.
Right, so I think it's now
Power.
the Raptors power play, and it's clever from the coaches. This is in a final, you can't always use it as an attacking play, but they've done this to level the playing field for a large majority of these cards. The ball carrying along the edge of the circle, dispossessed.
See Marie on the ball, breaking away there. Tackle.
Yeah, it was a great turnover in the midfield from the Rebels there, but just again rushing it. You've got passes outside. You don't always have to go straight up on a counter. You can play to the outside, let the player on the ball hold it up a little bit. And now it's an interesting situation.
8v8.
8v8, full field. Let's see how the legs last this one.
Middleton playing it infield. De Villiers on the ball, gets it out to Besaidenout. Back working this right channel. Now it comes back infield. De Villiers with a good little spin. Good cover there from Boshoff. Releases the ball.
I love this. It's high energy. Both teams want to play. That's what CPL's about.
Boyens getting it wide there to Christodoulou. She goes. And probably not the right decision there. But good work back there from tracking back from Lizeestein. Showing her experience. Pope now on the ball.
Both teams obviously playing with 8 in the park due to the 2 cards and the power play. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. There's so much space for the players.
Boshoff almost picking the pocket of De Villiers there. But ball unfortunately in a foot. Stein just not getting her head up there. Now opportunity for Deval to go forward with the ball.
Boshoff to her left. Boshoff in possession now. Looks for the crash ball. Takes a deflection off a stick. Whistle's gone.
Yeah, Gusha making stick contact there. The stick of Pope. So free out to the Raptors. Cassidy Boyens weighing up her options. Looks to go right. You see Zulu on the ball again. Good tackle from Isabella Boyens. It's a ball.
Vederman in possession down this bottom left-hand corner. Sends the ball across. Is there anyone on the end of it? Unfortunately not one of the players in green. But coming through the back door is Gusha. Sends it across. 2 players diving.
Yeah, really good pass there. Nice flat hit from Gusha. And Spillman and Vederman unable to get on the end of that.
So it looks like the Rebels are now back to numbers. Power play is ended. But the Raptors will still be 2 players down for about a minute or so, due to the 2 yellow cards that they received. Ball into the circle, no one at the back post.
Yeah, what I found interesting there now, especially with that play from Christodoulou hitting a nice flat crash ball in there, you had all 3 of the Rebel strikers lined up very close together on the P spot, and I don't think that was really smart. You need to fill critical zones even on the crash ball. This is Jesse Gradwell gripping hard there, backing it out with Spillman and Boyson. Middleton on the ball. Chooses to go the aerial. Gradwell regathers. Good work from Gradwell. She needs to find someone to pass to. Eventually does. Suluna drifting to the left side of the field. Pope hitting de Villiers. Probably going to look forward. Oh. And
Helen just lifted dangerously into Bosov. She takes it up. Duval signaling that there's some overhead space on the right hand side. Rebels into the midfield now. Duval on the ball. Buerta back on after a card. Wilkins with a bit of a mistrap but regathers. Ifioma got Bosov to her left. Duval in the midfield. Carries. Little disguise pass. Saw their own teammates down the river too.
yeah, at least the players could have a good chuckle about that one. Serious final, but yeah, they can still see the funny side. See Boyens playing the ball out to the right. Middleton. Gradwell unable to hold that one. Ball thread through there. Spielman couldn't get on the end of that. Weideman looking to apply pressure.
Exceptionally well done from Boyens there, realizing she's in a 1v1, just playing it through the feet of Weideman, winning aside the free hit. Scrap in the midfield. Raptors come away with it, taken quickly by Marie. Buerta sends it up, finds Zulu. Zulu in space, down the left-hand side. The striker's got to get to the far post. Ball comes across, save is made, but still with the Raptors. Just couldn't make that connection. Bosov comes away with it. Rebels with a golden opportunity to counter down the right-hand side. Just couldn't get a hold of it. Was the number 10 of Valensky. Valensky sends it out. Stepped up by Taylor. Well intercepted. But slippery down there. Picked up by Duval. Big tackle.
End-to-end stuff here, Mike. Final 2 minutes of this third quarter. Score still locked. Walensky not getting the outcome there. And I'd probably want to see a bit more peace of mind or presence of mind. Make a better decision in the zones. Look for the defender to overcommit. Get a foot. Win a PC.
100%. Yet to have a PC in the game.
Yeah. Buerta, Duval continuing that battle in midfield. Good early pass from Buerta. Barnard looking across. Zulu stretching those every sinew in the body, winning that battle with Bosov. Final minute here.
Numbers in the circle for the Raptors. Are we going to see something direct come in? We do. Forces a save. It's up. Is it a short corner? No. Play on is the call. Ball into the circle once again. And it is Barnard.
No.
Is it Marie? It is Marie off the rebound. Ball came in from Zulu. Forced the save from Fantonda. And it is Kaylin Marie on the rebound. A textbook finish. Split grip. This is really well done from Tati Zulu.
Yeah.
Gets the ball in.
What a time to score. just before the end of the chukker, and Marie following through, being proactive and executing well.
Kaylin Marie, textbook stuff, split grip finish into the net, taking her side into the lead in this final. Seconds left on the clock now, and that'll be the end. A quarter which we've seen our first goal courtesy of Kaylin Marie of the Raptors. They take the lead going into the final 50 minutes. It's all to play for here. Don't get anywhere. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to the fourth and final quarter here in this women's final between the Raptors and the Rebels. Raptors taking the lead on the stroke of the buzzer there, courtesy of a beautiful finish from Kayla Marie. She'll start us off. How do you play this, Casey? Do you sit deep? Do you keep your press? What would you do if being the Raptors coach right now?
Yeah, I probably said this yesterday. If I haven't been that great on the limited counters that I've had in this game as a Rebels team, I'm probably not going to choose to sit back. I'm probably going to press higher, force a couple of errors from the outlet of the Raptors. Probably need to see Bosov step slightly higher now into that pocket of space, and she can push the ball higher. See the ball slightly high already, indicating that she wants the ball. It's a good pass and good physical presence there by Pope. Gushin not being able to get in there. Wilkin cleaning up. Can she keep the ball in? Unfortunately not.
As you were saying, it's much better from the Rebels. You've got to get Bosov higher, Devar in and around the 23. Ask the questions of the defenders.
No, definitely. You've got nothing to lose now. Need to get that equalizer. Okay. Still only Vitamin up there. Mia Poole. Probably would have wanted to see her there earlier.
Zaid note with a lucky touch, but it is Bosov who cleans up. Here we go. This is what they got to play.
Bit of confusion there. Bosov wanting to take the soft pass, but I think rightly so, not from the correct spot. Ball to the ball, and that's exactly where we want her. Water working back. And
Vederman with the tap in. It was that Bosov Duval connection that we spoke about, getting Duval in and around the D. She carried to the right, waited for the right time, sent the ball across, and Vederman waiting on the far post for a textbook finish as we see a replay coming up now. A beautiful pass across, and Vederman makes no mistake, bringing her side back to one apiece.
Yeah, and Mike, you asked the question, and Coach Mignon Collins changing the tactic. Good to see that change. You see Kaylin Marina, another one. The Raptors are not going to go to sleep here. And Boyan's wearing one for a team there. That wasn't dangerously lifted. So it should be free for the Raptors. Boyans has been important to this Rebel side as well. Zulu, the ball, no one coming to close it down. And
Unlucky. That's unlucky.
unfortunate, very unfortunately.
Just caught in the wrong position was Boyance there, and almost unintentionally but intentionally.
Be interesting to see this Mike first penalty corner of the game. And after matters were leveled by the Rebels, the Raptors now, be interesting to see whether Botha will try and back herself against Van Tonde's experience, or Kaylin Marie Bash getting out there. And Bosov, also a tough cookie, wearing that one, taking it for the team.
Not even a limp on the way back from Bosov. She says, have another go, Botha, I'm waiting for you.
Yeah. So nothing's changed. Botha still on castle 2, Marie on castle 1. Zulu's got to be accurate. Goes to Marie's castle. And it's another goal for the Raptors. Kaylin Marie on a brace.
A beautiful executed short corner there. Going to Marie, going to castle 1 as you see the replay coming up now. Zulu with a beautiful injection. Marie splitting the first wave, gone bottom left, nothing much that Van Tonde could do there. Great finish.
Yeah, Micah, it's just so exciting. Goals coming in here, and let's see if there's a response from the Rebels again. Crowd getting their money's worth here in this final.
For sure, it comes down to moments, as we said earlier in the game. Was that one of the biggest ones so far?
Yeah, and we think back to the way that that penalty corner was conceded by the Rebels. Very unfortunate, and those small moments, those small margins make a difference. So pressure coming. Gusha working back hard. Marie connects really well there. Gradwell coming in now, plays the ball across, and Stein finishes off that movement.
That was a brilliant team goal. I think it was about 8 players involved in that goal, Casey. With the final touches being put on by Stein, but the replay is coming up now. A little 1-2 connection, and this was a great pass across. Stein, textbook finish.
Oh. So 3 goals in the space of the last probably 4 minutes, I'd call it. And you see Stein's dedication to the cause there. Even though her team's 2 goals up, she's still diving all over the park, not making it easy for the Rebels.
Call that the post goal energy. Taken quickly now by the Rebels. Wilkins to Duval. Duval looking back to Wilkins, but takes a deflection, lands favorably for the Raptors.
Yeah, De Villiers been really smart there, just keeping stick on the ball, changing her angles, keep moving, wins the foul. Marie is coming to her own here in the second half. Pass probably waited a bit too hard. Ball control there by Van Tonde.
Barnard on the charge. Buerta rather, as she finds Zulu. Zulu fires the ball across. Bezuidenhout on the far side of the D has the backhand shot and just over the crossbar. Steph Buerta had a brilliant pass out to the right-hand side to find Tati Zulu, making that lead. Just couldn't get the finishing touches on it, was Emily Bezuidenhout. Duval turning straight into a flat stick of Ashley de Villiers. Marie once again on the edge of the circle. Is she going to have the shot? She does, but brilliant defensive work once again from Ifeoma. She's really been one of the rocks at the back here for the Rebels.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you more, Mike. De Villiers winning the ball, but then ball being turned over there by Walken. Ball to Tlokoma. Tlokoma plays that ball in, but not accurate.
Rebels now almost running out of options. The mountain seems extremely steep. Boshoff looking for a big slap. Picked up by Tlokoma. Sends it out. Lands favorably for Buerta. Carries to the left. Is she going to find a pass? An upright backhand. Love that.
Yeah, probably not the best choice there from Steph. She had Tati as well as Bezuidenhout drifting to her left. She caught a glimpse of Kaylin Marie making a lead high up the field in the right different direction.
2 goals up in the final. Have you got license to try that sort of skill in the last 5 minutes?
I probably want to score the 4th one, Mike.
Very true. As the Rebels now look to outlet Boshoff, asking for some width, looking to hit Duval in the middle, but she wasn't aware of that one. Ifeoma cleans up, left to right. Battle in the midfield, but the Raptors come away with it. Missed hit to there, but lands with the ball. The long handle. Once again, Tlokoma sends it across the field to Bezuidenhout. Well done from Wilkins there, just riding the tackle, securing the free hit, and wow, what a receive from Duval as she now finds herself in some space. Looking for the free hit was Bella Boyens. She's got it. Taken quickly. And Steph Buerta, as calm as you like. And dispossessed though. Here we go, Bella Boyens into the D from the left-hand side. Looks for a foot, doesn't find it on that occasion. Still in possession. Sends it across. Lands with Duval. That's probably the best thing that could have happened for the Rebels. And great defensive efforts from the Raptors.
Yeah, Steph doing a little inside out there on Bella, but Bella then picking a pocket and going up the field, ball coming all the way out to Ndubuze. Plays quite a decent ball in there, and unfortunately a teammate there, Lockhart, could not get on the end of that pass.
Rare mistake from the Raptors as they're inviting pressure in on themselves here.
Boshoff going long. Who else but Buerta with a deflection away from the danger. Inside, final 3 minutes of this match. Steyn making a good lead, connects well with Koma. Koma looks infield. Dubuze cleaning up nicely, but loses out to Bessedner. All through for Steyn. She'll have a crack. And that one, fortunately, not on target.
If only they had someone on the far post. A beautiful ball across. But in that situation, you've got to look up, weigh up the options. No one's there. You've got to hit the target. Duval coming to fetch from deep. Beats one. Sends it up the line. Another bit of a unforced error from the Rebels. They just can't seem to get a couple of passes together here, but yep, as I said, it happens again.
Yeah, it just seems to be the wind out the sails a bit of this Rebels team after that second goal. Botha on the ball. Zulu going forward, driving forward.
We seem to have had some stick contact here. With the Fioma. Hope she's okay. Head injuries always seem to bleed a lot. Often looks a lot worse than it is. Hopefully that's the case here.
Extremely unfortunate. You're right at the end of the game. Let's hope it's nothing too serious. Setches fortunate there, and Debussy has been really valuable for this Rebels team.
Yeah, unfortunate end to the tournament for Ifioma. She has been so crucial to their defense. But as you say, it seems as if the wind has just gone a bit from the sails of the Rebels team. 2 goals behind into the final minute. As we see our technical staff doing a great job, making sure Astros safe and clean. Thanks once again to all the first aid and medical staff as well. It looks like Tati Zulu has also got a yellow card for dangerous action of her stick, and that obviously caused the injury to Fioma Debeze. As we getting ready to go again here, restart the time. We've got 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock. Just making sure that all the blood is removed off the turf. Right, as Ifioma makes her way off the turf towards the dugouts, umpires are getting into position. Tech table is almost ready to go. And we're back underway with 1 minute left on the clock. Can the Rebels be in a man up now? Muster a counter. They into the 23. Into the D they go. No one on the end of that. Raptors will look to take this as slow as they possibly can. As you see, defenders not too eager to fetch the ball. Buerta dropped all the way out into the back line here just to add an extra layer of security, but she passes it straight to Boyant. Boyant into the 23. Marie making sure she can't get into the circle, but nothing will come of that attack. 10 seconds left. Raptors will look to just hold out here, make sure there's no more de-entries in this game. Bosov. Into the circle it goes. Play on is the core, and that is the final hooter here at Hartleyville. CPL 2.0 senior edition. The ladies champions are the Raptors. It's been a brilliant game. It's a dominant performance by the Raptors. Casey, your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, probably deserved winners of the final. The Raptors, just all-round performance throughout this event. Team that scored the most goals as well. And yeah, but to the credit of the Rebels, they gave as good as they can. They really played well up until when they equalized, and then just 2 quick goals from the Raptors. And just unfortunately, the Rebels couldn't match that in the end. But we have new champions. The All-Stars had been the defending champions, and we now have new champs in the Raptors team, coached by Jared Patu. So well done to them.
Massive congratulations to the Raptors, CPL Seniors champions. Raptors winning the final against the Rebels 3-1. Don't go anywhere. The prize giving ceremony is to follow.